Child, don't even take your shoes off and get comfortable, baby, because we're not gonna be here a while. We not.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, on you, on you. Want you on my face, so shawty, come and swing my way.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
If you want to see extended videos, exclusive content, including story times and more, subscribe to my Patreon. If you want to stay engaged and keep up with my commentary, follow me on Twitter. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to schedule you a personal reading today.
What's going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Cha 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 Chi Chi, and we are back for another review, recap, chi-cap, whatever you want to call her. We have the premiere of Basketball Wives Orlando, and girl, it's giving Basketball Wives Orlando, because what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? But before we go ahead and get into this discussion, child, clearly I dislike the show, but I still want y'all to like this video.
Let's talk about it.
Red light, green light, red light, oh. Red light, green light, red light, oh. I don't do yellow, cause it's so mellow. If I don't say hello, you know from the get-go. Red light, green light, red light, oh. Red light, green light, red light, oh. I don't do yellow, cause it's so mellow. If I don't say hello, you know from the get-go.
This video is not even about to be that. This video is not even about to be that long, because this episode wasn't even given much. It gave a lot, but gave nothing but listen. I love the fact that Mehgan is the centerpiece of the show. I love that. I love it. 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 For those that don't know, Basketball Wives Orlando was supposed to be done like 10 years ago. Then there was supposed to be Basketball Wives Houston. And so, like, Mehgan has been around for a while. Like, Love and Hip Hop Houston was supposed to be centered around Mehgan, I think. And Basketball Wives Houston was supposed to be centered around Mehgan. So, like, y'all, Mehgan has been that girl for a while now. I'm going to need Mehgan to step it up, though. I'm going to need Mehgan to step it up. Because this, here's the thing. I love Mehgan. I've loved Mehgan since Bad Girls Club season 9. I felt like she was the breakout star. Obviously, we know Mehgan got hands. Like, we love Mehgan for her witty humor, her off-the-cuff humor, and she's not afraid to go there and say what's on her mind. Hence why her podcast is thriving and everybody, you know, is tuning into it and is doing so good. I love Mehgan. I have nothing bad to say about Mehgan. I just want Mehgan to turn it up, because when I tell you I was bored watching this episode, like, I was bored. Mehgan is the draw for me, and pretty much for y'all too, because hence why the show starts off with Shawnee sitting down with her, and basically Shawnee is passing the baton and saying, listen, these are going to be your group of girls, you in charge. Jackie's in charge of LA, Shawnee's in charge of Miami, Meg is in charge of Orlando. That's just how it is. Argue with your mama. It's clear as day. Shawnee is looking at her as, bitch, you are the centerpiece, you are the nucleus of this group. Cool. But I need you to turn it up, Mehgan, because these girls are not interesting enough for us to stick around long term. We've already seen cat fights, we've seen arguments, we've seen drama, we've seen drinks being thrown, we've even seen physical fights when it comes to Zeus. Call the fucking cops. Like, just these girls are enough and alone. I mean, just these girls alone is not enough. It's not enough. And Mehgan is funny. Again, Mehgan says what a lot of people don't say. Mehgan will get the party started. And she's also very keen to reality TV and drama and, you know, being on point. And, like, Mehgan is a good reality star. I just need her to turn it up, because she needs to give us what's missing from this group of girls. There is no star. There is nobody that's entertaining. There is nobody that's like, oh my God, I can't wait till Monday because I get to see her again. There's nobody here like that. You know how like on basketball wise, we at least tuning in because we're like, oh, I wonder what Evelyn gonna do this week. I wonder what she gonna say. Who she gonna fight this week? Who she gonna bully this week? Oh, I wonder what Jackie gonna do this week. Who she gonna turn up on? What she gonna do this week? I mean, yeah, we might be like, okay, I wonder what Mehgan's gonna say that's messy. But Mehgan, you're not standing out enough for me. You're not standing out enough for me in these group of girls. And I understand that may not be necessarily Mehgan's personality. Like, Mehgan is cool on her own. She stands alone. So she's not necessarily like the leader of the pack. She's kind of just like, she's like a Mary, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Like, she's just, she's cool. But I need her to kind of like get these girls together, rein them in, step up as that bitch. Now, obviously, the season is already over, already been shot, whatever. But I'm just saying, this is what I want to see from Mehgan moving forward in future seasons. You are the head bitch in charge. I want to see you act like it. I want more witty commentary. Like, I just want Mehgan to turn her personality up times 10. Because the same way that we love New York, same way that we love Nene, I see Mehgan being like that if she turned it all the way up. Like, Nene, no, fuck Nene. New York is a super character because you have New York the person, you have Tiffany Pollard, and then you have New York the character. And right now we're getting Mehgan James the person. I want Mehgan James the character. Like, turn that shit all the way up, how it was on Bad Girls Club. My hair costs $500. I'm Obama's daughter. Like, bring her back. That's what I want to see. You might be done with your bad girl's image, but I need that bad girl character to come back because these girls are not interested enough for this show to keep going on how it is. I'm sorry, it's not. Not for me, it ain't. Basically, all that happened in this episode was we got Mehgan's introduction. We got a brief introduction into the other girls, but again, none of them are interested enough for me to give a fuck. And clearly, this show is setting up Morgan to be some sort of, I don't know if they're trying to set her up as the HBIC or if this is supposed to be like a Morgan versus Mehgan, like a Nene versus Kenya. I don't know, but they clearly setting Morgan up to be something. I guess she's the problem of the show, or she's the Spitfire of the show, or she's something. But I don't like her. I don't like her energy. And I'm very good with energy, y'all. As y'all see on the fucking screen, it says personal readings. Please go book you one while they are 50% off until Sunday. Go take advantage. But I am very good with energy. And there's something about Morgan. There's something about her that I do not like. And it could just very well be because of when this was shot and how she was feeling at the time. But her aura gives me depressed. Her aura gives me she's not very happy. She's bitter. She's sad. Maybe she cries a lot. Maybe like something is going on there that I do not like. And I feel like this season we're going to be watching her lash out. Whether it's justified or not, I still pick up on that from her aura, even when she speaks. And maybe this is just the way that she speaks and how she acts, period. But her aura just gives me very dark and very sad and very just, if not bitter, it just gives me, I don't know, traumatized or something. It's just very like monotone. And I don't like it. I don't like it. And then in this episode, I felt like she was trying to create moments and it just wasn't landing for me. It wasn't landing for me because we're going to start off with the brunch that Mehgan has, right? Because we got to get the show going. Everybody got to come together. We have the brunch that gets started and Ashley is there with her friend and apparently they looking at everybody and they giving dirty looks or whatever. And whether that's true or not, we'll never know because, camera tricks. But Morgan feels like Ashley's friend is giving her dirty looks. So she goes and approaches her. It becomes problematic and starts to escalate when Morgan is pointing in this girl's face and doing the absolute most. All you had to do was be like, hey, like, is there an issue? Like, because I feel like every time I turn around, you looking at me and looking at me dirty. Like, what's going on? But then it escalates because she starts putting the hand all in the girl's face, all in Ashley's face. Like, she turned up. She just doing the absolute most. And I'm just like, are we making up for lost time? Because clearly they were shooting last year, a year before, whatever they're shooting now. And whatever happened with that footage because they kept referencing this pilot episode that they shot that we never got footage from. And I don't know if they were trying to connect dots and like let us know like, oh, we're still not cool or we're not going to be cool, even though we made up like for the shot. I don't know what was going on, but this episode felt disoriented. It felt disconnected, and it felt like them trying to fill in the gaps between now and then, but we don't even know what the fuck happened then. So seeing this girl Morgan go from 0 to 100 like that, it felt very forced. It didn't feel real. It felt like, okay, here's my TV moment. Now let's make it pop. Let's get Basketball Wives Orlando noticed. And I didn't like it. And I felt like that towards the end. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump all the way to the end. I felt like that at the end when she sat down with Ashley, like they tried to make it seem all tense, like a Love and Hip Hop scene where, they come in and then you got the strategically placed drink in case somebody want to throw a drink, and then they sit down and she's sitting there, she into character, in the mode, in her bag, sitting there looking angry, like she ready to fight the girl. And Ashley gives her none of that and literally just gets up and walks away. And it's just like Morgan sitting there looking stupid because you can only go off of what she gives you. And if you come there ready to fight and this girl is just like, oh, you're doing the most, I'm about to walk away. Now you look stupid. And now you sitting there outside of her truck, sitting there yelling back and forth to her like, stay away from me and my family and my man and my kids. And she's like, okay. You look stupid. You look completely stupid because you was expecting to fight this girl, to throw a drink in her face, to go off on her. And all she said to you is, I'm going to walk away. And then when you tell her to stop messing with your kids, and she's like, okay, what else can you say? Because she's like, okay, no problem. And you look stupid. And shout out to Mackenzie. Because I love the fact that Mackenzie was like, oh, so all of y'all got a problem with Ashley? So I'm the only person that's friends with Ashley. Oh, let me go ahead and get up because what y'all not about to do is sit here and talk about Ashley while I'm sitting here at this table. That's what we not about to do. And then when Morgan was like, oh, no, you're going to stay here the same way that you stick around when she be talking about me. I'm sorry. We don't have a built established friendship. So if she want to vent about you, she going to vent about you. But I'm not about to sit here while all of y'all gang up on my friend and y'all know that that's my friend. What type of shit is that? Now, mind you, Ashley could be all types of whores. She could be all types of messy, like the Ashleys that we have come to know. Hello, Potomac. What's going on, Miss Darby? She could be just as messy as the rest of the Ashleys that we know. We will find out during the season. But as for right now, we don't know that lady. And we don't know that lady for her works. We don't. And so, I don't know. I just felt like Morgan was on one the entire episode. And then judging from the previews, I guess she's supposed to be the excitement of the season. She's the one that's going to be turning up and doing the most. And it's giving force to me. It's giving, I just turned 21. I just got out of college. And this is what I've seen on Bad Girls Club. And this is what I've seen. Like, it doesn't feel organic. It doesn't. And these girls are not interesting. They boring. I like Mehgan, but these girls are boring. They're boring. So we're going to see what the rest of the season gives. Okay. Because as you can tell from this 13-minute review, girl, I'm not impressed. I mean, I'll watch because I'm bored and ain't nothing else on TV, but like, okay. They're going to have to come harder. They're going to have to come harder. And I don't know, as I was watching this, something in me was like, I would probably appreciate this a lot more if this was a new Real Housewives city, like Real Housewives of Orlando. I don't know why I feel like I would appreciate this more if it was Real Housewives of Orlando. Because something about it was not giving Basketball Wives to me. Something about it was not giving that. Like Real Housewives of Orlando, or just Real Housewives, period. There's like a polished touch to it, or like I don't know. I just feel like Basketball Wives in general is just more gritty, more raunchy, more grimy, more ratchet. And they wasn't giving me that. It was a bunch of ratchets, yes, filming a show. But it wasn't giving me that Love and Hip Hop VH1 edge. It felt more Real Housewives of Orlando. Was I the only one? I don't know. Let me know what y'all thought about all of this. That's all I got to say, child. Let me know what y'all thought about all of this. As if I give a fuck. Definitely make sure you stream my music as if you give a fuck. And yeah, go and get you a reading, baby. 50% off until Sunday. Take advantage of that. Half off, 50% off on all personal readings until Sunday. Go to my website, thealigningsouls.com. It's on screen and in the description box below. And join the Patreon. I love y'all. See you in the next one.
I'm tryna fuck now, so baby, let's dance. Fuck up my baby right here on my legs, man.